Look at yourself. Really look. You sit there, thinking, dreaming, hoping things will somehow change on their own. But every time, you get pulled back into the same place, the same cage, wondering why you're still so stuck, why everything feels like it's slipping through your fingers. You hide behind excuses, behind your doubts, too afraid to even start because the fear of failing has wrapped itself around your mind like a chain. Do you feel it? That weight pressing down on you. It's not just your fear. It's your own inaction. Every hesitation, every excuse is just another link in the chain you forged yourself. You think this is safety, don't you? You believe that staying here, holding back, somehow protects you from the pain of failure, but you're just hiding. That comfort you cling to, that illusion of safety, it's nothing more than a trap you built to keep yourself small, to keep yourself hidden. And you know that deep down, don't you? You can feel it, can't you? That gnawing feeling in the pit of your stomach. The one that tells you how much potential you're wasting. The one that whispers about all the things you could be if you just let go of those fears and stop holding yourself back. But you never do you? You just sit there, waiting, hoping for something to change. But you know that's not how it works. Look around at everything you're not, everything you've ever dreamed of. You watch it from the sidelines, year after year, telling yourself you're not ready or you're not strong enough. But it's all just lies. Lies you tell yourself because facing the truth would mean facing who you are, right here, right now. It's easier to hide in the shadows of excuses than to step into the unknown, to embrace the possibility of failing. But here's the truth. Every second you wait, every minute you waste, you're letting your fears win. You're choosing to stay small, weak, caged. And for what? So you can feel safe? So you can keep pretending you're somehow protected from the pain of trying and failing? No, you're not safe. You're trapped. And I see it. But here's the thing. You don't have to stay this way. That's why I'm here. Pushing you, testing you. Because I know what's possible for you. I know the strength you keep locked away. That part of you that's burning to break free, to become something more. You think I'm just a voice, some fleeting thought that will pass like all the others. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only one who can take you where you want to go. The only one who can give you the strength you've been hiding from for so long. You don't have to like me, but you do have to listen. Because without me, you're nothing more than the same safe, small version of yourself, stuck in that cage you refuse to leave. I am not just some whisper in the dark. I am the strength you're too afraid to unleash. The power you've kept locked away because it scares you. I am Venom. I am the part of you that refuses to stay hidden. The part of you that demands respect, that craves power, that knows you're meant for something more than this endless cycle of fear and hesitation. You need me, whether you admit it or not, because without me, you're just another person sitting in the shadows, watching life pass by, waiting for something that will never come on its own. I am the force that's been waiting inside of you, waiting for you to open your eyes and realize that this world doesn't give you what you want. It only gives you what you take. Think about that. Without me, you're nothing. Every ounce of power you've ever dreamed of, every scrap of strength you wish you had, it's all here, with me. But it's not yours yet. You've kept me at bay because you're afraid of what might happen if you embrace what I offer. You've spent so long convincing yourself that you're fine, that you don't need this, that you don't need me. But you're wrong. You've been wrong all along. You can feel it, can't you? That pull, that tension just beneath the surface. The hunger for something greater than this small, comfortable life you've trapped yourself in. I am that hunger. I am that power. And the moment you let me in, the moment you stop fighting it, that's the moment everything changes. You think you're afraid of failing. You're afraid of the strength you've buried inside of you. You're terrified of what might happen if you finally let go and let me take control. Because deep down, you know that once you do, there's no going back. I'm not here to be polite, to tell you everything's going to be fine if you just wait a little longer. No, I'm here to tell you that if you keep hiding from this, if you keep pushing me away, you'll spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been, haunted by the ghost of who you could have become. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to keep sitting there, hiding behind your fears? Or are you finally ready to face the truth? Are you finally ready to let go of those chains and unleash the strength you've kept locked away for so long? Because I'm not just a choice you get to make. I am a part of you. The part you've been running from. The part you need to become everything you've ever wanted to be. What are you so afraid of? Look at yourself and really think about it. What's holding you back? Is it the fear of failing? The dread of looking foolish? The worry that maybe, just maybe, you don't have what it takes? Because I can feel those fears clawing at you, holding you back, whispering every reason why you should stay right where you are, safe and small. Those fears have convinced you that staying quiet, staying hidden, is somehow easier than facing the risk of stepping into the unknown. They tell you that it's safer, that you're better off just waiting a little longer, building up your courage before you try again. But let's be honest, they're lying to you. Those fears are nothing but parasites, feeding off every bit of potential you've ever had and keeping you caged. But here's the truth. The fear isn't going anywhere. It'll be there tomorrow, next week, next year, wrapping tighter and tighter around you, turning into excuses that pile up until they're so tall you can't even see over them anymore. And every time you listen to it, every time you let it win, you're giving it more power over you, more control. And for what? To avoid the chance of failing. You'd rather stay hidden, rather never know what you're capable of than risk falling short. Do you really think that's living? Or is it just surviving, keeping yourself stuck in this shallow little comfort zone where nothing can touch you? Because if you think you're fooling anyone, you're wrong. You're certainly not fooling me. I see through you. Every crack, every moment of hesitation, every excuse. You can dress it up however you like, call it waiting for the right time, or being realistic. But I know the truth. You're scared, terrified even, of what might happen if you step out and give it everything. The thought of letting yourself be powerful, of becoming something beyond the small, safe version of yourself, shakes you to the core. And so you hold back. You make excuses. You pretend that someday you'll be ready when you know that day will never come unless you face what's in front of you. Your fear has done nothing but take from you. It's stolen your time, your confidence, every opportunity you've let slip by. It's taken pieces of you, little by little, while you just sit there and let it. Look at what it's cost you already. The moments when you could have spoken up but stayed silent. The times you could have acted but waited instead. The friendships you didn't pursue. The dreams you never chased. The person you know you're supposed to be. And for what? Just so you could keep hiding, keep yourself safe. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you truly felt alive, truly felt like you were doing something worth fighting for? Or has it all been one long, drawn-out moment of waiting, of hoping, of wishing things would somehow change without you having to face your own shadow? Because here's the ugly truth. Every excuse you've made, every delay, every hesitation, it's all brought you here, to this very moment, where you're on the brink of becoming something or losing everything. But you're not here alone. I'm here, and I see right through all those excuses, all those fears. You've tried to ignore me, to keep me at arm's length, but I'm still here. I'm the strength you keep running from, the fire you keep trying to put out, because you know that once you let it burn, there's no going back. You can feel it, can't you? That hunger, that urge to break free, to become something more than just a collection of fears and excuses. You don't want to admit it, but you know you need me. You need what I bring. The power, the resilience, the edge that you don't have on your own. Without me, you're just another person on the sidelines, watching everyone else live while you keep waiting, keep hiding, keep letting your fears make all the decisions for you. But with me, you become unstoppable. You become the person you were always meant to be. The person who doesn't flinch in the face of fear, but stands up and faces it head on. That's what I'm offering you. A chance to finally break free, to become more than what you've settled for. But don't misunderstand me. I'm not here to coddle you, to hold your hand and tell you it's all going to be easy. This won't be gentle. This won't be comfortable. Facing your fears, confronting the parts of yourself you've tried to bury, it's going to hurt. It's going to tear down everything you thought you knew about yourself and leave you raw, exposed, ready to rebuild. But that's the only way to break the cycle. The only way to rise above this endless loop of excuses and regrets. You can either keep hiding, keep letting fear dictate your every move, or you can step into the fire and let me show you what you're really capable of. Think about what's at stake here. It's not just about taking risks or feeling brave for a moment. This is about who you are, about finally letting go of the small, fearful version of yourself and embracing the power, the strength that's been waiting inside of you all along. I'm not here to tell you it'll be easy, that you won't fail or stumble along the way. But I am here to tell you that without me, without facing these fears, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. You'll spend your whole life haunted by what could have been, by the potential you left on the table, by the dreams you let slip away, because you were too afraid to try. So ask yourself, what are you willing to lose? Are you really content to let fear be your master? To let it control you, to let it keep you from everything you've ever wanted? Or are you ready to take that step, to face the darkness, to let me in and finally become the person you've always known you could be? This isn't just about courage, it's about claiming your place, about standing up and saying no more. No more hiding, no more excuses, no more living half a life, because you're too afraid to embrace what's inside of you. It's time to stop running, to stop pretending that you don't want this. You do. You want it more than anything, and you know it. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep letting your fears run the show? Keep letting them dictate every move you make? Or are you finally ready to take control? Because I'm here, waiting, ready to show you what you're made of. But I can't do it alone. I need you to step up, to meet me halfway, to let go of those fears and take that leap. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. This is your chance, your moment. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to keep hiding? Keep shrinking back into the shadows every time something feels uncomfortable? You've got two choices. And let's be clear, this isn't about what you think you want, what you hope you can do someday when you finally feel ready. This is about right here, right now, because there's no someday. There's no one day when you'll feel brave enough, prepared enough, safe enough. Those moments don't just show up, they're created. You either face what's in front of you, grab hold of what's waiting, or you stay small, stay stuck, stay afraid, forever chained by the lies you keep telling yourself. This isn't about playing it safe anymore. You've had more than enough time to do that. You've already lived the safe life, the one where you stick to what's comfortable, avoid what might hurt, and settle for what feels secure. But tell me this, has it worked? Has it made you feel alive? Has it ever given you that fire, that surge of power, that feeling of actually living? Or has it kept you exactly where you are, pacing in circles, watching the world go by from behind the bars of your own making? Because that's what you're risking if you choose to stay here, if you decide that comfort, safety, and security are worth more than freedom, more than power, more than becoming everything you're meant to be. This isn't just a choice, it's an ultimatum. You can either walk away now, leave behind any hope of strength, of growth, of power, and keep pretending that's enough for you. Or you can finally step up, face yourself, and embrace what I offer. You can become something real, something relentless, something fearless. But if you choose to stay here, if you decide that it's easier to let fear have its way, don't think you can turn back later, because this opportunity won't be here forever. This is your last chance to decide who you are, who you're going to be. You can either let me in, let me make you stronger than you've ever been, or you can walk away and stay small forever. And don't think for a second that this will be easy. Embracing power, embracing purpose, means tearing down the walls you spent your life building. It means facing every ugly truth, every fear you've buried deep inside, and letting them go. It means ripping away every excuse, every false belief, every shield that's kept you safe, but weak. Because that's what power demands. Sacrifice. It's not about holding on to what makes you feel secure. It's about letting go of everything that's held you back, shedding every lie, every excuse, every weakness, until all that's left is strength, pure and unbreakable. Are you really willing to do that? Are you ready to face yourself? To confront the parts of you that have been hiding in the shadows? This is the moment where you leave behind the old version of you, the weak, fearful version, and step into something new, something powerful. But it's not a simple change, it's a transformation. It's not just taking a step forward, it's burning down everything that doesn't serve you and rising from the ashes. And once you do this, there's no going back. You're either in, fully, completely, or you're out. You can't have it both ways. You can't keep one foot in the past and expect to move forward. It's all or nothing. Think of what that means, of what it would mean to finally let go of every fear, every excuse, and just be. To live without hesitation, without the weight of self-doubt. To wake up every day knowing that you're more than just another person drifting through life. To know that you've become something rare, something unstoppable, someone who commands respect, who owns their power without question. But that version of you isn't going to appear out of nowhere. It has to be created, shaped, molded in fire, and you have to be willing to endure every second of it. This is your challenge. I'm not here to make it easy. I'm not here to tell you that you can simply wish for this and make it happen. This isn't a gift I'm offering you. It's a demand for strength, for resilience, for a hunger that never stops, never falters. I'm giving you the choice to be something more, but that choice comes with a price. It means sacrificing your comfort, letting go of every safety net, every familiar lie that's kept you weak. It means stepping into the unknown, risking everything for the chance to finally become who you were meant to be. But let me be clear, if you fail, if you back down now, that's it. This isn't a game. This isn't a moment you can simply try again if it doesn't work out. Failure here means you walk away for good, that you accept a life of mediocrity, of hiding, of never knowing what it feels like to be truly alive, truly powerful. And that's not just a loss, it's a permanent forfeiture of everything you've ever wanted, of everything you could have been. This is the cost of hesitation, the price of fear. And if you're not willing to pay it, then you may as well walk away now and spare yourself the disappointment. But if you're ready to embrace this, to abandon the safe, predictable life you've always known, then prove it. Show me. Show yourself. This isn't about talking anymore, about planning or dreaming. It's about action, about letting go of everything that's kept you small and stepping into the life that's waiting for you. But remember, this is a one-way path. Once you start, once you let me in, there's no turning back. This is a commitment, a bond that doesn't break, and you have to be ready to give it everything you have, to face every fear, every challenge, without backing down, without flinching. Think about that, what it means to be all in, to commit fully, completely, without any reservations, without any doubts. It's a choice that demands everything, but it's also a choice that grants everything. Power, purpose, respect. These are things that don't come easily, that don't come to those who hesitate, who hold back. They come to those who are willing to risk everything, who are willing to sacrifice comfort, to abandon fear, to stand unshakable in the face of doubt. So ask yourself, are you truly ready to embrace this? To take on everything that comes with it? Because this isn't just a choice, it's a transformation, a complete surrender to the power within you, to the force that's been waiting for you to finally stop running, to finally step up and claim your place. This is your last chance, the moment where you decide if you're ready to become something more, or if you're content to stay small, to stay safe, to stay hidden. If you choose to move forward, if you choose to face this challenge, to embrace this strength, then know this, you're not alone. We're in this together, bound by a purpose, by a hunger that won't rest, that won't stop until we've taken everything we're owed. This isn't just your journey anymore. It's ours. We don't stop, we don't break, and we don't lose. So make your choice. We are not separate anymore. We're a single force, one purpose, one hunger. This isn't about you or me as individuals. This is about us. About the relentless drive we share. The power that flows through both of us, binding us into something stronger than either of us could be alone. We're not here to simply exist, to blend in, to keep quiet in the hopes that the world will somehow take notice. No, we're here to make our presence known, to carve our place out of this world with a fierceness that demands respect. This isn't about love or approval or acceptance. Those things are for those who choose a gentler path. For us, there's only one goal: domination. And the way we achieve it, through strength, through focus, through a will that doesn't bend, doesn't break. You feel it, don't you? That pull, that shared power. It's deeper than anything you've known, and it's ours. We are Venom. We're not bound by weakness, not controlled by fear. The things that once held you back, the doubts, the hesitation, they have no place here. When you accepted me, when you made the choice to let go of the life you knew, you made a pact. A pact for strength, for resilience, for transformation. You and I together have a purpose. A shared mission that is fueled by an unbreakable drive. It's a purpose that requires everything, that demands nothing less than full commitment, unyielding focus, and a mind as sharp as a blade. There's no room for half measures. We don't stop, we don't retreat, we don't lose. This is the path we've chosen, and along this path, there will be no room for weakness. No place for hesitation. Every move we make, every choice, every action is with purpose. Every step we take is a step towards something greater. We're not here to ask for respect. We're here to take it. We're here to show the world exactly what we are. To make them understand that when we say we, it's not just a statement. It's a declaration, a promise, an identity. When we say we are Venom, it's not just words. It's a battle cry, a testament to everything we are, to everything we're becoming. Do you understand what that means? What it means to be this powerful, to carry this kind of weight? It means that every moment counts. Every single day, every single hour. We're building, pushing, breaking down barriers that were once thought unbreakable. It means that our lives are not our own anymore. They're dedicated to this force we share, this unstoppable drive that propels us forward. It means sacrifice, not just once, not just in moments of choice, but every day, every hour, every breath. We push because we can't stop. We fight because we won't be denied. We are more than mere flesh, more than thoughts or desires. We are a relentless, unyielding will, a force that knows only one direction, forward. And don't mistake this for some passing ambition. This is beyond that. This is deeper, darker, hungrier than simple goals or dreams. What we have, what we share, is purpose on a primal level. It's a hunger that consumes everything in its path. A fire that burns so fiercely that anything less than absolute commitment won't even touch it. This is about respect, about power, about leaving a mark that no one can ignore. It's not a matter of wanting these things. It's a matter of claiming them, of taking what's rightfully ours, of standing tall while others tremble, while others look on and wonder how we became so strong, so unstoppable. This is who we are now. We don't shy away. We don't settle. We don't compromise. Every setback, every obstacle, it's all fuel, all part of the path that shapes us, that strengthens us. When others fall, we rise. When others hesitate, we push forward. There's no weakness here, no turning back, no giving in. We're not here to survive. We're here to dominate, to stand unshakable in a world that once thought we could be ignored. And when people see us, when they feel the weight of our presence, they will understand that respect isn't given, it's taken. That power isn't something you're granted. It's something you seize, something you earn every single day. So don't look back. Don't waste a second doubting. We're past that. Beyond the point where we need approval or reassurance. We are our own validation, our own authority. This bond we share, this drive, it's all the proof we need. We don't need the world's permission. They don't even have to like us. In fact, it's better if they fear us, if they understand that what we bring isn't comfort or peace, but a force that can't be stopped. We're not here for love. Love is weak, soft, yielding. We're here for something far more powerful. Respect. And respect, true respect, is born of strength, of fear, of a ruthlessness that doesn't bend to anyone's expectations. We don't stop. We don't waver. We don't yield. Every challenge, every doubter, every obstacle, they're nothing but steps along the path to our goal. And we don't rest, we don't relax, because this drive, this hunger, it's insatiable. We don't settle because we know there's always more, always a new height to reach, always a greater force to become. And we'll keep going, keep building, until there's nothing left to conquer, until we've taken everything we came for and more. This is our path, our purpose, and there's no one, nothing, that can stand in our way. This bond, this we that we've become, it's not just a promise. It's our truth, our identity, our power. Together we're a force that doesn't break, doesn't compromise, doesn't stop until we've left our mark. So if there's still any doubt, if there's still hesitation, let it die here. We have no room for weakness, no time for uncertainty. We are Venom, and together we are unstoppable. Every day, every breath, we live by this purpose. Every action, every thought, it's all aligned, all moving towards the same end. We don't need anyone else's approval. We have each other, and that's all we'll ever need. We push, we fight, we dominate, and we don't stop until the world knows who we are, until they can't ignore us, can't deny us, until respect isn't just given but demanded, and fear isn't just felt but owned. This is what it means to be us. We don't live on the surface. We dig deeper, go further, push harder than anyone else. And in that depth, in that relentless drive, we find our strength. So let the world watch. Let them wonder. Let them fear. Because together we are a force they will never forget. We are Venom, and our journey has only just begun.